This is a video created to show you a course built based on a book, taking a group of people through a group book study together. The book in question for this course is He Set His Face to Jerusalem, a Lenten Study for Adults by Bishop Richard Wilkie. It was created by an Institute for Discipleship staff member, Leah Hartman, and built so that she could lead it, or in future years a trained facilitator can lead this course, a group of people through this course. It was set up on a weekly basis, so each week participants would log in, find an announcement from Leah, and then would go on into the weekly content area in order to find the materials and the steps for that week. We're stepping in here at week 3, where we would have logged in to find an announcement from Leah, and Leah has welcomed participants back for week 3 and just given them a little welcoming announcement to start out with, and then they would go into week 3, and each week is set up. If I click through these other weeks, you can see they're all set up with the same kind of basis. Read a chapter in the book, watch a video lesson, and then participate in discussion with the group. So I'll go to week 2, you'll see read chapter 2, watch the video. If I go to week 4, read chapter 4, watch the video. So it's all a very systematic build of the course. So we're on week 3. We've come in, and then we would pick up the book, which we would have ordered separately and had. That book in particular is available as a digital copy or a hard copy, so they would have ordered the copy that they chose. And then the participant would read chapter 3 in the book, and then they would come back and watch this video by Bishop Wilkie. And I'm not going to show the video as I create a video, but it is just a little short 3 to 5 minute video. Well, this one's 2:52 actually, and we store those in an unmarked area on YouTube, so that because they were created in-house, there's no copyright, but so that they're not just easily found on the web, but they are available to us for the course. And so the participant watches the video from Bishop Wilkie, and then is directed down here to go to the small group discussion area and to discuss with their small group the questions and answers that they'll find there for reflection. So if I click here, or I can click here, either way, in one of the white and red tabs, that will take me to the small group discussion. I am enrolled in the small group discussion for this. There were actually 2 groups in this course, but as you can tell, I'm in a student mode and I cannot see both groups. I can only see my group. So I'll click on the title of my group. Here it lists out my group members. Some of us have chosen to share our email addresses, others have not. That's completely fine. Then I will scroll down until I find group discussion board, which is where I'll find my discussion. Again, this is week 3, and I would have participated in this study for 2 previous weeks where I would have practiced using all of these tools. So this video is not created to show you how to use the tools, it's just to show you how the course is set up. So I'm just going to scroll down until I find the discussion for week 3, and some of my peers have already beat me here and answered these questions. I can tell this because there are some posts numbered over here. And I would sit here for a little bit and I would think about these questions. I would read this in Mark. I would think about how I'm going to answer all of these questions. And then I would, as the student, I would open this up and create a thread so that I can answer the questions, type in my answers. That way I'm sharing them with others who come along and read them, and we can then begin a discussion about my thoughts and their thoughts. So I'm going to use Leah's because she's staff, and there are again several different views for using the discussion board, and that's not what I'm here to show you, but I will do my favorite way, which is to be in tree view and expand all, and then go down and pull all of the posts under Leia's. Here's her. Well, we could look at it first. But here's her answer, where she came in and she answered those questions and wrote her reflections on those questions. And then you can see that the other people came in and gave some replies to her, and then they could go back and forth discussing. And each participant logs in at the time of day that works best for them, so they don't have to be online at the same time. We do have software for live meetings. This course did not happen to have that, but a lot of participants that enjoy online really appreciate that they can log in 8 o'clock in the morning with their coffee and breakfast, or 11 o'clock at night if they're night owls. They can log in and participate in the discussion, and then their answers will be there for their peers, and then when they come back they'll have responses and interaction with their peers to respond to. So this would go on for the week, for all of week 2. Some folks would come in on Monday and go through all those steps and do all of week 2. Some folks may know that they're supposed to read the chapter first, so on Monday, instead of logging in, they read the chapter. On Wednesday, they log in, they view the video, and then they go ahead and look at take more time to look at the reflection questions, and then post their answers on Thursday. So participants come back and forth and interact with one another in a course like this. And the course would go all the way through the week 6, and then Leia would wrap it up with Holy Week and Easter. So I hope this gives you a little idea of a book study.